Good afternoon to our instructor, Ma'am Maribeth Katubay. This is my report on LEA 4, page 121 to 124. Incident Command System, or ICS. The PNP's ICS pattern under NCMCMS. ICS is structured on 6 major functional areas: command, operations, planning, logistics, finance administration, and intelligence investigation as an optional sixth function area that is active on a case-to-case basis. Every level of the ICS has a corresponding role to play in critical incident management operation. So their use of ICS public works personnel is to command, control, coordinate, and communicate, to manage single and multi-agency incidents. So, their key principles are elements of safety and accountability, 5 primary management functions, flexible and expandable organization, process for assuming and transferring command, how incident action plans are implemented. So, A. Incident command. So, incident. The person designated by the chairman CMC to provide overall supervision and management in handling incident response operations. He managed the human and other resources necessary to address the crisis. B. Command Staff CS provides technical advice to the IC and DR. Number 1. The Safety Officer (SO) monitors safety conditions and develops measures for assuring the safety of all assigned personnel. So, when there is an incident, it is the role of the safety officer to monitor the individual safeties of the assigned personnel. So, number 2, the Public Information Officer (PIO) serves as the conduit for information to internal and external stakeholders, including the organizations seeking information directly from incident or event. So, silbi siya mo'y mohatag og kuan information sa unsay nahitabo sa incident. Siya mo'y maghatag og mga unsa nay kahimtang ana dira nga lugar or unsa bay angay buhaton. So, number 3, liaison officer serves as the primary contact for supporting agencies assisting the incident. Silbi sila mo hatag o hamohatag og tabang sa mga kuan dito na assign nga mga kuan agencies adto nga area. So, number 4, negotiation team serves as the lead team in communicating, negotiating with the suspects or perpetrators of the crisis incident. Negotiating team will be included only when critical incident requires, like during hostage incident. General Staff (GS) provides planning and operations direction and supervision, resources, procurement and allocation, and support service. They are primarily composed of number 1, operations plan staff, tasked with directing all actions to meet the incident objectives. Silbi sila mo magbase sa mga sila mo magplano sa mga operations. Sila po ga manage. So number 2, intelligence and investigation staff, tasked with the collection and display of incident information, primarily consisting of all the status of resources and overall status of the incident. Sabi sila may mahatag og kuan information na intelligence report nga nang panghitabo nga kuan incident og silbi sila po'y mo investigate. Number 3, budget and logistics stops. So tasked with tracking incident-related costs, personnel records, requisition, and administrating procurement contracts required by logistics. Silbi sila mo'y mohatag og budget anang ingana nga pagkuan mga related nga gastuhon sa nang ilang gikuan nga incident. So for administrative staff is tasked with supervising all human resources and other administrative services and support required by incident. So alert levels during human-induced man-made critical incident. Appropriate man-made critical incident alert levels shall be disseminated by DO to all concerned offices through the PNP National Operations Center. So these are the levels. So letter A, level 1, low, there is no information to suggest a specific man-made critical incident may occur. B, level 2, moderate, man-made critical incident is possible but not likely. C, level 3, high, there is a strong possibility that man-made critical incident may occur within a short period of time. D, level 4, extreme, a man-made critical incident has just occurred or has just been preempted or incident are expected. So nahitabo na. Ayan. Nagkuan lang sila ila nang buhatan og pamaagi. Stages in disaster management. A, pre-disaster stage, proactive assessment. So level 1, green. When there are no disaster or calamities. Number 1, conduct of risk mapping and identification of disaster-prone areas. Muna lang buhaton para inikuan makaandam sila. So number 2, identification of staging areas, evacuation routes, and evacuation sentries. Silbi ilan ang giandam daan ang mga lugar kung asa i-evacuate ang mga tao o dalan nga dali ra magyan inig madto evacuation center. Number 3, conduct of disaster drills, earthquake, fire, etc. simulation exercises and training. So muna ng mga drills ang ilang buhaton in kasog ni mahitabo nga mga disaster. Number 4, holding of regular task groups and sub-task groups meeting together with respective levels of the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. Number 5, capability enhancement, manpower, machine, materials, money, and metals. So mao na ilang ipangandam. So number 7 and number 6, production and distribution of information, education campaign materials. So magkuan sila silbi mag-conduct sila mga orientation nga na kung unsay ang buhaton in kasog ni mga nga na para ma-educate po ang mga tao. So number 7, conduct of community organizational work for various purposes such as A, sewage clean up. B, cleaning of waterways, canals, steros. C, cleaning of squatter, shanties, and unauthorized occupants in disaster-prone areas. And the other community mobilization activities. Silbi, mauna po na itabang nila sa community. Mauna ang mga activities na ilang ginabuhaton. Disaster response stage. So, disaster incident management, level 2, red. When there is an official forecast of an incoming natural disaster in the country, and when unexpected natural disaster in the country, and when an unexpected natural disaster suddenly occurs in the country. So, mo to na yung mga mahitabo ng mga dilubyo. So, mo nilang mga ginabuhat. Number 1, activation of disaster incident management task groups in areas expected to be hit by weather disturbance 24 hours prior to expected landfall or occurrence. So, makabantay mo na ang kanang sa NDRRMC nga na ay mo text sa inyong cellphone nga na warningan mo sa mga may tabo o unsay kuan dagan sa panahon. Ano siya. So, number 2, employment of alarm and warning system as stipulated under DILG MC 2009-165 such as the use of police sirens and other portable warning system capable of producing a loud wailing sound. Kumante ka na inig ka ng medyo kusog na ang ulan na ay magpatrol, magpahimang no sa toa nga ingani atong angay buhaton ning kasog mo kusog ang kuan panahon mo dili mo na siya. So or ang katong bell sa City Hall ipatingog mo siya. Number 3, activation of the PNP Disaster Incident Management Committee. Number 4, coordination with NDRRMC to support its disaster response. Number 5, activation of PNP CDM National Disaster Operations Center in DOC to be located at the NHQ PNP National Operations Center. 6, activation of command post by task groups whose area is hit by the disaster. So, moto dito mag-andam sila dito sa mga lugar nga posible prone nga na para makapangandam sila yung kasog kuan katabang sila. 7, force relocation, preemptive evacuation of resident in flood-prone areas as coordination with corresponding LDRRC sa katong mga lugar nga prone yun nya ni grabe na dapat angay na sila pabalhinon with the assist of the PNP or mga taga kuan sa barangay trabaho. 8, conduct of timely and rapid disaster response according to the needs in the disaster calamity areas such as search and rescue operation, evacuation and relief operation, emergency medical services and security and traffic management operation in support and coordination with the RRMC. So, dapat mag-angay na sila yung kasog na yung mga nadisgrasya, makatabang din sila, makarescue sila para matambalan nila ang mga nadisgrasya. So, post-disaster stage support to recover and rehabilitation efforts. So, level 3, color white. Number 1, get reports from Concerned Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, the damage assessment and needs analysis of the affected areas. Number 2, deploy of relief personnel for relief operations. So, muna sila. Yan, nangandam na sila para makatabang sila yung kasog. Grabe na gid ang kuan gid panghitabo. So, 3, provide security and traffic assistance to returning evacuees. 4, submit after disaster response report to CPNP copy furnish DRRMC. And lastly, D, activation of the PNP SCDM by the CPNP through the chairman task coordination. PNP is CDM when the situation is already manageable in disaster stricken area. And that's all, ma'am. Thank you for the report, ma'am.